The first hot girl and perhaps the smartest ruler of all time, Cleopatra. But see, Cleopatra had a problem. Her family was insane. Like, them folk was tripping. Matter of fact, she wasn't even supposed to be ruler. They came to her one day, she was just chilling. They said, girl, your cousin got... She said, who did it? She said, girl, I ain't no snitch, man. Your daddy the ruler now. Matter of fact, your sister the ruler because she sent your daddy away and then that sister got by another sister. He said, no, your daddy came back. Oh no, your daddy just got you the ruler. Girl, I gotta go. Egypt crazy. She said, whoa, word. Oh, y'all thought she was scared? Nah, she was just like them. Matter of fact, she was better because she was so far down the line. She got to watch them and peep their moves. The advisor said she a little too smart. So they went to her brother, who was also her husband. They said, look at her walking around like she owns the place. He said, I don't know. She's pretty great. They said, shut up, geek. You better. He said, I am. They said, yes. So they kicked her out of Egypt. She said, word, rubbing her hands like Birdman. Stayed in Syria, hit out, dodging assassins left and right until the legendary Julius Caesar came to town. But he didn't come for any of them. He came for his op, who was hiding out in Egypt. Cleopatra's brother said, you the most powerful man in the world, Caesar. He said, word. He said, you the smartest general. He said, word. So yo, op for you. He right here. We finna be like this. Caesar looks at him and he breaks down into tears. Oh, I forgot to tell you, that wasn't only his op. That was his best friend. Best way I could describe this for you is if Prime Mike Tyson is crying in front of you on the floor because you just his best friend. Brother said, Caesar said, brother said, speak up. He said, I just wanted to talk to him. Brother looked at his advisor. He said, y'all told me to do this. They said, we thought. Caesar said, we good. Where's my room? They said, this way, sir. He goes to his room and out pops Cleopatra, who snuck in a bundle of sheets. He go, who are you? She go, don't even worry about it. She slick talks the most powerful man in the world so much the next day she goes over to her brother. He said, you finna show up back here again. Caesar walks in next to her. He go, damn. Caesar go, I ain't even finna take your spot, little bro. That's your girl, huh? Brother go, uh-huh. He go, yeah, y'all co-ruling now, all right? The brother says, sure. But what are the terms? Caesar said, yeah, she finna rule most of it. You finna back her up. He said, all right, cool. He goes over with the advisor. They say, psych, stupid. They get their army and surround the castle, outnumbering Caesar and them. Caesar said, Cleopatra said, brother said, damn, they don't look scared. And the advisor said, probably because you're the best general in the known universe. Brother said, you stupid? How do you think that make me feel right now? Brother said, sorry, psych, stupid. I don't care. I got the numbers. We already lost. Matter of fact, turn around. Brother said, no, that's too fast. Turn around. He turns around. Ooh, bumps into Caesar. Caesar go, yup. Brother go, ooh, you big in person. You finna let me go? Caesar goes, nah. So that brother gets... She becomes the ruler and marries another brother because it's tradition. Her other brother, though, knew his place. She has a kid, but it ain't her brother's kid. The kid's name is Caesar Jr. I know what you're thinking. Damn, Caesar got her whipped. Caesar goes back to Rome, starts building statues of her everywhere. Nobody messing with Egypt because he's standing right next to her. On top of all that, he buys her a crib across the lake from his crib. But then Caesar gets by his people and she loses all her power. Psych, stupid. See, you gotta listen. There was two rulers after Caesar, Mark and Octavius. Cleopatra said, eeny, meeny, miny, and she chooses Mark. She go, I'm going back to Egypt. Mark go, have a safe trip. His boy smack him. He go, would you like to come and talk strategy, actually? She go, fine. 8 o'clock by the river. He go, word. He pulls up in the river. Big boat with his boys. She pulls up. Bigger boat. Gold. Diamonds with her people. She go, you want to come to my boat? He go, uh-huh. He pulls up to her boat while she looking like this. He calls his girl up. He said, hey, what's good? Sorry, I'm never coming home. I'm finna... It was done. Boy didn't stand a chance. Like, bro moves to Egypt and leaves his wife to be with Cleopatra and has a bunch of kids with her. But this is what becomes her downfall. Because remember the other dude, Octavius? See, he liked Cleopatra too, and boy was a hating. How do I know this? Bro wrote a whole fan fiction about him and Cleopatra. So he uses the greatest white trick in the book. Prejudice. See, politicians today just copy what old politicians did back then. He goes over, remember I told you they was both ruling. He goes over and he says, yo, Mark over there tripping. Well, he don't want to be Roman no more? He over there dressing like them, talking like them, he tripping. Everyone go, Octavius, Mark's still cool. He go, I know Mark is cool. It's Cleopatra. She's doing this to him. This man even says, how else is it possible that Caesar and Mark would leave their nice white Roman wives for her? And before you know it, the Egyptians are gonna come over here, take your jobs. We might start calling Egypt the capital now. They said, heck no. So a big war breaks out. Mark and Cleopatra lose the war because, well, Rome is just stronger. He thinks Cleopatra got somewhere in the war, so he tries to himself. Then they bring him to Cleopatra. They're like, bro, she right here. And he's like, oh, well, I'm glad I got to see you. He drinks some wine and then Octavius hits her up. He goes, hey, you want to come to Rome? She goes, I'd rather myself, then you walk me around Rome like you beat me. Octavia says, don't let her herself. He gets a bunch of Romans and they capture her. She looks at the Romans who capture her and say, I'm just a poor woman grieving over Mark. Can I go say bye? They say, of course, you're just a woman. Octavia says, where Cleopatra at? They said, she just a poor woman. He goes, poor woman, y'all not know who you're dealing with? He goes over, she herself rather than be captured by them. And she did it by drinking bad stuff, not by some snake.